Welcome to Scottsdale, Arizona, where Titleist and GolfWRX have come together for a full-day fitting experience, led by Titleist's very own
Ben Russell.
Titleist fitters bring TPI-level expertise directly to the golfer. With years of experience and world-class training, they're equipped to solve the toughest challenges in any bag. For GolfWRX members Drew and William, a few clubs weren't quite dialed in, so Ben went to work.
Ad exec. Been on GolfWRX since 2011, 2012.
Will was great. He had quite a bit of speed. He doesn't get a chance to necessarily play as much as what he would like to, or practice as much as he would like to with a young one at home. So today was really about freeing him up in a way. William, so we were noticing a common theme.
I'm living in the heel.
I think I want to make a change before we start testing some of the other heads.
Found out I was going from 1 degree up to 2 degrees flat on the lie angle, and it brought my clubs back to center. Initially, I had gone upright on lie angle to fix a little bit of a fade with the irons. So I was trying to fix direction with the lie angle, and apparently that was not the best move.
He made an educated thought of or change to go more upright on his lie angle, but he needed the polar opposite in practice. So, based on some of the delivery data we're seeing the toe being delivered considerably up at impact. What I want to try before I adjust lie angle is a potential length change.
Okay.
Just something I want to explore. This is going to be a ½ inch under our standard length. Just your initial thoughts, how's this feel?
That one felt okay. Still haven't, feels a little light, obviously. The shaft adjustment and the head weight adjustment's a little bit to get used to, but
Sure.
I definitely feel like I'm staying more kind of on top of the ball with the shorter shaft, so I think that might be a good thing.
The last series you just hit is this red circle.
Yep.
I would say a big step in the right direction as far as overall grouping from both north and south,
Yep.
but also the east-west.
Yeah, I got no problem giving up a few yards for more consistency.
Absolutely. So the shaft William plays now, it's about as heavy of a shaft as you're gonna find on the market. He's not getting a chance to play quite as much. We're gonna just explore something a little bit on the lighter side. We're gonna start by just going about 10 grams lighter. Now, one other thing he did mention to me, he battled a little bit of a wrist injury.
Yeah, broke it.
Broke it. We do have a graphite option. I would be curious to show him, just to see if it helps with the vibration dampening. Now, obviously not a major weight change here, but do you feel much of a difference in the balance?
I can feel it's a little smoother than the steel shaft.
Okay.
It feels the same.
Great.
Flex feels the same. I think I'm noticing like the lack of vibration, which makes it feel a little awkward at first.
It's definitely different.
Yeah, I think it's a good awkward. I think
Good.
I would learn to like that a lot.
Great.
My name is Drew, DK Golf's AZ on GolfWRX.
Drew, yes, even more speed. Yeah, he was ex-military, but yeah, he was a very strong player, and especially for a guy that doesn't get a chance to play a whole heck of a lot. I saw a 7-iron swing speed of about 99, I think at one point. His average was like 97 miles an hour. I mean, we take a tour guy, you're above it.
I'm trying to be smooth with it too. Like slow
You have
down.
a funny way of showing it, but that's okay. A ton of speed, but for a guy that doesn't get a chance to play and practice every day, it can be tough to rein that in. We fight lefts.
Yeah, I start tending to aim a little bit more and more right, and then I'll hit a block and go
Right.
right.
Kind of have that two-way, you have your stock miss and then you have your correction miss,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So that was kind of the fun aspect of him. Was it wasn't again about making it go further, it was really about just the control side of things and the dispersion side of things. I mean, at the end of the day, those were pretty decent strikes for the most part. When it was left, it's just, I don't think the shaft is sticking with you as much as we would hope, and I also know that a potential lie angle change could be beneficial in your case.
I came in with a set of Wilson Staff CBs, and that's a recent switch from PXGs. Just trying to figure out some things I've been struggling with, kind of with my irons, switching shafts, doing the GolfWRX thing, and just picking stuff up and hitting it until something plays out.
Just your initial thoughts. How's this feel?
It feels really good. It's smooth.
Yeah.
It's definitely not harsh. Buttery soft. I really like it.
One of the really cool things that we can do with our new iron adapter, at least in a fitting environment, we can actually make these play at the same loft. So I'm going to jump to a T150, but knowing that you don't need any help with speed, the stronger lofts in your case are likely no benefit, I am going to weaken the loft of this and just allow you to get a good test to the head. With him, it was just kind of meshing best of both worlds in a shaft, getting him a weight that he doesn't have to swing out of his shoes on, but at the same time, giving him something that is strong enough for him. And again, it can be fitter's worst nightmare at times when the first one works really well because we maybe don't know where to go from there. To me, the 100 sounded more solid.
It did. I just felt like I had better strikes with the 100.
Upon analyzing every swing, every number, and piecing together the puzzle, Ben was able to unlock better performance throughout the member's entire set.
Love the direction.
Titleist applies its 3Ds approach: distance control, descent angle, and dispersion. A sharp framework designed for real improvement.
So for starters, the new T-Series, we have 5 different heads, and they all work really well together. So T100, most popular iron played on any worldwide tour, but it's not necessarily just catered to tour players. A lot of players that can fit into that head. When we look at that head, we're thinking of a player that needs some control. They like a smaller blade, they like smaller blade length, thin top line. When that maybe isn't enough help, we then go to the T150. It's a larger body, it's 1 degree stronger in loft, and we add a bit more tech within each head. And then when you move into the clubs that I would say fit more of the masses, that would be more in the T250. T250 is more of a hollow body design, but it has still a forged face for a softer feel. Once again, we need potentially a little more help. We need a little more speed. That's the bigger brother in the T350. We do have a 5th head to build off of the T250, and we call it the T250 launch spec.
Landed with T150s in the P through 5 iron. And then on the 4 iron, we went a little different. We went to a 3 iron, playing a little bit weak because I was hitting the 5 iron about 210 yards. The other big change that we made was going to the MMT 125 shaft. First time playing graphite in many, many years. The first time playing heavy graphite exclusively.
The T100 was great to look at, just from a top-down perspective. And then the second I made good contact with it, it felt incredible. I was kind of in love with it from that first good hit. I mean, he was a great fitter. Straight out the gate saw kind of my swing and what I was struggling with and gave me something that worked great.
T100 proved precise. The T150 balanced. And the T250 and T350 gave that extra boost of launch and confidence. For Drew and William, today wasn't just about new clubs. It was about finding the perfect fit.
That's the combo.
Really nice there, my friend.
That's the power of a Titleist fitting. Expertise, innovation, and total confidence.